Hey guys. All right, cool. All right, hey guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome to All Signs. We're going to be taking a look at the good coming to you in May of 2024. I'm really excited about May. Venus will be in Taurus. The sun is in Taurus in my first house. I'm so happy. I'm ready to get Botox and blonde hair. We're gonna be taking a look at the good stuff coming to you for May. Keep in mind that these are general readings. If you want something more personal, you can visit my website, violettaalexis.com, and book a personal tarot reading with me. Yes, I am taking super chat questions tonight. So if you don't know how that works, make sure that you head on over to my website. Yes, you guessed it, violettaalexis.com, and you can look at super chat rules right there. Okay. We are going to be doing Aries through to Pisces. Rick, thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Rick. Everybody hashtag Rick right now. Rick right now. Thank you so much for your dedication to my channel and the Dragon's Lair. I was going to say the dragon community, but the Dragon's Lair and your constant efficiency with the timestamps and being here every time. It really means a lot to me and the dragons. I'm certain of it. Complexities here. Thank God we needed a little bit of spice in the soup. And thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. What's up, Jill? How are you? It's so nice to see you. Yes, Virgo chick, this is alive. Hello, Tigress Guide Tarot. Everybody go check out her channel. Looks like she does some tarot too. Linglicious, good to see you. Noodlehead, good to see you. Sorry if I don't respond to anyone. I'm half asleep. That's okay. Thank you for showing up when you're drugged out. I really appreciate that. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. What's up, Kismet? Of course, we got Kismet here. A Leo must always show themselves. Okay. Yeah, you're a Leo, right? Yeah. God. Man, today I was in the car. I was picking up my kids and I've just been breaking out lately. I think I'm just like stressed out and have like a lack of sleep. Like sitting there popping a pimple in the freaking mirror, and this mom is like looking over at me like, eh. Just like in the mirror, like, oh God. And I just look over and she's like looking at me and I'm like, she like it's pretty funny. Anyway, all right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at Aries first. Always. Aries. All right. Wait, Ghost, thank you so much for the first super chat of the night. Okay. Alrighty. Volume is low. Hello? Is it okay? Are you joking? Oh, you mean like your personal volume is low. Okay. Got it. Okay. I was like, really? Should I talk into the mic more? Okay. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look at the good stuff coming to you in the month of May 2024. All right. Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups. There's something that you're overcoming. You've been thinking about a lot lately, and I feel like you're getting ready to alleviate some kind of stress. I feel like with this Three of Wands, you're not waiting for something per se. It seems like you're actually going after something. And I think it's because you're finally like not caring anymore or not caring what somebody thinks or finally realizing like why have anxiety about something that hasn't necessarily happened because we do that, right? And I see with that 10 of cups, there's either a relationship, either it could be a romantic or it can be a familial relationship, so like a family relationship. You see you being very emotionally supportive, but also being very emotionally supported. The Queen of Wands. See, what did I say? Not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. That's a Queen of Wands. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. She shows up as confident. The Three of Wands is what we do after we plan something. Okay, this is what I planned. This is what I'm doing, right? I'm gonna make the blueprint. And that Queen of Wands is telling me that quite literally just what I said. Zaza Pisces. Thank you guys so much. Literally what I just said, not giving a fuck what anybody thinks anymore. And I want to know what's triggering that. The Four of Wands, you're breaking free. I think it has a lot to do with this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. This is something around your self-esteem and your self-worth. If you have been constantly worried or jealous or worried about what others think of you, or were too scared to post the Instagram picture or whatever it is, you're breaking free from that and you're giving yourself a reason to celebrate. And I don't know what's triggering this per se. I don't know if it's like you go out and you just realize something about yourself, or you go out and maybe you hit up a festival or something and somebody just gives you like the best compliment ever. But to me, this is you truly taking back your power in some area of your life that was really bogging you down mentally. So then we have the Three of Wands with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you have, I'm getting like self-preservation here for some of you. I'm getting some kind of self-preservation. And maybe it is a little bit of waiting, but I also feel like you already have the plan. Like when it comes to love, if you're in a relationship, for some of you, I feel like you guys are very emotional, very sensitive, very intuitive, etc. But it's interesting because the Four of Pentacles is making me feel like you have boundaries. And I feel like it's coming off of the heels of that, you breaking free, you getting that self-esteem again. And for some of you that are single, or maybe you're just involved or whatever, once again, I feel like it's the same thing. I think that you may be holding out for the right one. 10 of Cups. Ooh, holding out for the right one, honey. Some of you may feel like you're not with the right one. Pisces 1111, thank you for the second super chat. Some of you may feel like you're not with the right one, and that's okay, right? And you're kind of at this point where you're like, well, I've been on this journey alone before and I can do it again, you know? And for others of you, you're getting a second chance at a relationship. Even if you're married or something like that, maybe something happened. Maybe, I don't know, there was a big argument, or I don't know, it takes a lot more than that to break up a marriage, right? But it seems like we're not avoiding the hard talks anymore. We're not avoiding the hard talks. We're not avoiding what we need. We're not avoiding implementing boundaries, especially when it comes to our emotions, right? This is Saturn and Pisces. And when it comes to Pisces, it's like relationships with Pisces, like a Venus in Pisces or something, sometimes, or having Pisces in your seventh house, it can have that like, where do I begin and where do you end? Right? And it's like we bleed into one another. And so I think that this is a lot about boundaries. I think that this is a lot about you regaining your power or taking your power back in a situation. Leo, speaking of confidence, abundance, love that. Have faith in your dreams. Well, have faith in yourself, Aries. If nothing else, have faith in yourself, because that's obviously where it starts. And there's something about you and your character and who you are that's abundant within itself. And you need to understand that. It's not the abundance that you find out here, right? It's not that. The abundance is you. It's your emotionality, it's your mindset, which is going to get you exactly to where you need to go. So thank you so much, Aries. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And also, if you guys would like to become a member and get exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. Just make sure that you sign up for the second tier, which is Hand of the Queen. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right. Hey, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what is in store for you for May. I actually want to pull something up really quick. It's so hot in here. Look at that little bow. Isn't that so cute? Okay. All right, Taurus, you guys got a big old stellium in your first house, or in your sign. Wow. Big, big stuff going on for you guys for the month of May. Interesting. So, Taurus, let's go ahead and take a look at you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the good stuff coming to you for May. 8 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Well, there's you. I'm getting like new ways of making money for some reason. There could definitely be travel in May. The 8 of Wands can be like long distance, maybe talking to somebody at a distance. Maybe you're learning something on some kind of online course, or, something like that. Hello, Pluto and Aquarius, right? And with that Queen of Pentacles, I feel like whatever this is you're learning or whatever you're doing, it has something to do with your stability. It's something that you're nurturing. And with that Six of Cups, it seems like you're getting some kind of blessing. Six of Cups is like a blessing from God or a blessing from the universe, but it's also like deep feelings. It's like a gift. It's like a gift. And usually you see in like Rider-Waite tarot, you'll see a boy giving a girl like a thing of flowers, right? It's supposed to be like a gift. Maybe you're the gift, right? So let's go ahead and see. Ooh, ooh. I feel like for some of you that are in a relationship, I feel like a relationship is evolving. Keep in mind, this is only the good stuff. It doesn't matter if there's negative cards. It's only the good stuff. This to me is making me feel like this is Mercury and Sagittarius. So Mercury and Sagittarius, right? It's actually probably my top favorite Mercury placement, even though it doesn't do well in Sagittarius. This can be like Mercury and Sagittarius can very much be about a bunch of people spewing words and we're putting our foot in our mouth and, we're being a little egoic, a little too proud, a little too high and mighty. And I feel like maybe you and a partner or maybe somebody that you meet in May is going to kind of feel like that. But there's something to be learned here because with that lovers, it's making you think of like, it's triggering your higher mind. It's making you get into that. How can I choose better? How can I speak in a more mature way? What have I learned from my past connections? And for some of you, it's just a connection. It doesn't have to be love, but it could be some kind of connection that you're having that's forcing you to kind of evolve in some way. And it might feel a little uncomfortable, but you're going to see the benefits of it, I think. You're gonna be feeling sexy too. Venus in the first house, honey. Oh my God, and in domicile. Yeah, something that has already happened in regards to shaking up your life, making it feel like a volcano eruption, making it feel like a tornado just ripped through your neighborhood. You're going to see what it was all for in the end, especially come May, when you find yourself more stable than you once were, something that was established, whether it was a business, a relationship, etc., whatever metamorphosis that a relationship or that a business or that you are going through now or that you've gone through, this is when you're going to start to reap the rewards of this new moon in your sign. So we're coming off of the heels of that full moon in Scorpio, right? Which is like, ugh, awful, right? But then we're having a new moon, which is like the rising from the ashes moment. So this is your glow up time. So don't worry if something has felt a little shaky, a little whatever. You're going to see why why you had to go through those things. The Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Hangman. I feel like you have a gift. Because that Six of Cups does talk about a gift, and the Knight of Cups can be creativity, even wearing your heart on your sleeve. So for some of you where this is creativity, I feel like there's something that's inspiring you, and I don't know if it's a muse, I don't know if it's your own perspective, I don't know if it's a lover. I don't know if it's you spending time by yourself and realizing, wow, I really have a gift, or you work on the gifts that you already know that you have, but it's here. It's here for you and it's present. And I feel like you're going to share something with the world. And I say that because the Hangman is Pisces. Pisces is a natural ruler of the 12th house. The 12th house can be like the masses. Maybe it's something you're going to put out there. This can be film, photography, videography, even if it's like TikTok or YouTube or something like that. It can be writing, it can be, yeah, all those good things. So maybe you're doing something like that. For others of you, this could be love and somebody really kind of sweeping you off your feet and showing you a different side of things, showing you a different perspective. Cardinal is your advice with protection. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I just said that. So, whatever this is that you've been going through, Taurus, and Uranus in your guys' sign hasn't been easy, right? Thank God Jupiter's been there, but Uranus has not been easy since 2018 in your guys' sign, and I get that. But now this is a time where you guys need to be I don't want to say be serious, but take something more seriously that you're going after and protect that part of yourself. And whatever has been going on, like I said, you're going to see why it had to happen. Okay. So try to look forward. So thank you so much, Taurus. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me. And if you want to become a member and get exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos, head on over to my YouTube channel and click join. Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's move on to Gemini. God, it's so freaking hot in here. It's so freaking hot in here, dude. All right, let's see. All right, Gemini, let's see the good stuff coming to you in May. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. You're mastering something. You're efficiently working on something, and I mean, you're really going ham on whatever it is, and you're going to see progress in some kind of investment that you've made. And the investment that you made, whether it's emotional, financial, whatever it may be, you're going to start to have to put in the work for whatever this thing is. So it's like you're choosing a path and you're going for it. And I really think that you need to have a very strong determination when it comes to this. Like, don't quit with that 5 of Swords. And I don't think that you will. One thing I do want to say is make sure that you're looking at your options. Make sure that you're looking at your options when it comes to something that you're trying to progress towards. Hmm. This is going to sound weird, but something's feeding your inner child a little bit. It's something that makes you feel worth a damn. It's something that brings the balance back into your life. It's something that you don't mind picking. It's something that you don't mind waking up every day and being like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to feed this wolf inside of myself. I'm going to do this thing because it makes me feel good. And I'm almost getting this energy of whatever this is that you're working on, whatever you're putting the energy into, it's as if the rest of the world kind of disappears when you're doing it. I don't know. Maybe this is, spending more time with the lover, and the rest of the world is, maybe this is, a writing project. I mean, I don't know, but it is a valid choice, whatever it is that you're doing. So, like I said, don't quit on whatever this is because your heart's clearly in it. And I feel like you're kind of mm, showing up in this, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but sometimes a naive heart or sometimes a light heart when we're coming into things can make it better, right? The world's so complex and dreary and blah, blah, blah. It's like there's something here that you're kind of coming into it with a cute curiosity. And I think that you need to keep that mind frame. It doesn't mean don't be determined, but I just like your approach to it. You know what I mean? Some of you have absolutely been manipulated to think that you were stupid or that you were not good enough, or that nobody cares about you, or that you're not a pocket full of sunshine, that you're just a shitbag, or you're too sensitive, or you try to shine too much, or you know, um, I wrote a tweet a while back and it's making me think of this where I said, uh, what did I, fuck, what did I say? I said something like, um, nobody's perfect. Even the sun can cast a little shade or something like that. Or I can't remember. Like the sun could be shining and somebody would complain that it'd be throwing shade or something. I can't remember what it was, but I'm getting something like that. Like people who have been mad at you for just showing up, or you just being yourself, or you know what I'm saying? And I think that you are approaching it with a light heart, because I think that you have felt very, I don't want to say let down maybe, but discouraged. And so I think that's why you have kind of like that light heart, but you're bigger than you think you are. Wow. Um, you have more than one talent, gift, skill, or ability. And you have whichever one that you do choose, because you might be kind of dipping your toe in a few different pools. I feel like whichever one you'll choose, you're going to have somebody here who's supportive of you. I don't know if it's financially with that Six of Pentacles, or it feels like you have some financial support when it comes to some kind of talent, gift, skill, or ability, or something that you're attempting to manifest. But if somebody's like telling you that something isn't realistic, I think that they're just not somebody who's very optimistic. Wow, we have double Virgo energy. Virgo, perspective. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Well, I think that's exactly what you're doing. Like there's something that you like to do where people have made you feel selfish about it. Um, like, I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what that, like, for instance, let's say that you're like, I want to work out 5 days a week. And, your man's like, well, what the fuck? Like, why do you need to do it that much? Or something like that. But you're over there and you're posting progress pics online, and you have somebody who's too afraid to go to the gym, and they're inspired by you. So they're like, I'm going to do what Gemini's doing. And they get off their ass and take their grubby little fingers out the potato chip bag, right? Guilty. Um, and something about your perspective in regards to what you do is going to change. Christina, thank you so much for that super chat question. So I love this, Gemini. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And also, if you would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. Just make sure that you click the Hand of the Queen membership, okay? Char, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Yvonne Martinez, thank you so much for that super chat question. I really appreciate it. All right, Cancer. Okay. Cancers, let's go ahead and see the good stuff that is coming to you in the month of May. Okay. King of Wands. Yvonne, thank you so much. The King of Cups. Woo-wee! The Page of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a masculine read. So for my feminine Cancers, this could be a masculine that you're dealing with. I absolutely love this. First of all, big confidence, and a reason to be so, a reason to be confident. Having an entrepreneurial spirit, an entrepreneurial mind, very confident and ready to take on the world in a way. And I feel like you're needing to not forget about this part, though. We can get really caught up in the chase and the go, 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 go. And sometimes we forget about what our heart wants as opposed to what our ego wants, or you know what I'm saying? And you're getting ready to start out on some kind of business or financial venture, I think, more than anything, which I'm really excited about that for you. 1 second. Okay. All right. You guys got a stellium in your 11th house. A lot going on in regards to your biggest goals, dreams, aspirations, if you're a Cancer rising. And I feel like this is kind of where this begins. Let's see that. King of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, I mean, look at that, I think you have your eggs in a couple of baskets, and I don't think that that's the worst move. Putting all your eggs in one basket sometimes can be a no-go. Sometimes it can, right? But that's exactly what you're trying to decide. I also want to say I think that you have somebody who's advising you. I think that you're learning a lot. I think that some kind of potential investment that you have is very inspiring to you, and I think that that's inspiring others, whatever it is that you're going after. And you're really showing your authority. Like and I know that sounds corny, but if we're looking at the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this is somebody who people look up to, somebody who's a leader, somebody who goes after what they want and they don't question it, somebody who can stand on that soapbox and, they can back it up with that Seven of Pentacles. And so to me, that's what you guys are doing. Looking very attractive as well. I mean, damn. Shit. The King of Cups, the Hermit, the Three of Pentacles. There are things that you're still learning about yourself. Don't forget to take alone time, especially when it comes to your emotional well-being, making sure that you're emotionally taken care of. Um, this is going to be a lot about how you relate to others, whether it's romantic or whether it's just platonic. And it's going to give you insight into who you are. My grandma used to always tell me, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. And also, I heard this on a podcast where they said, really ask yourself, if somebody said, you're just like your partner, would that be a compliment or would that be an insult? And so, whatever the thing is, you're doing a lot of this. And it's telling you that you need to. You need to, yes, while you're out there and you're doing your thing and you're looking good and everybody's watching you, and that's great. But also make sure that you are, because it's still a personal journey for you, even if other people are involved or you have a bunch of other people around. And sometimes when you get too scatterbrained or when things get to be too much, you need to center yourself back here, and spend some alone time. You're realizing a lot that you have something to offer the world or society, or maybe you're a humanitarian, or you have something to offer the world on social media or whatever it may be. I love this. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot. Well, there you are. Last card. Love this. You're learning about what really makes you passionate. And then it's like, once you really figure that out, once you really figure out, okay, like, what is the thing? What is the thing that's inspiring me and getting me up every day? Is it a partner? Is it my work? Is it a talent, gift, skill, or ability that I have? Is it my friends? What is the thing that makes me passionate? Because there's something that you want and you're a little afraid to do it, like low key, right? Like we won't tell anybody. Like you're a little afraid to do it, but you're doing it. And it's something brand new. Can we get more insight on that? The devil. I feel like it's financial. I think it's big wins for money. Now, of course, this is Saturn. Saturn is in your ninth house, if we're looking at Cancer rising. So it could definitely be something like an older guru, maybe, or you becoming a guru, or you becoming a mentor for others in some way. I could see that as well, or something in regards to travel. Maybe it's something in regards to religion or spirituality, but whatever it is, you're going after it. But it's a little intimidating to you, but you're curious. House 5 for your advice. Nature, what do you need to release? Okay. So this to me, if we're just looking at these two cards, this is like you need to be you. You need to be who you are. right? Because this is what we're talking about. You are still on your journey. It doesn't matter how many people are watching or how many people you're around. This is still about authentic expression, authentic self expression. House 5. Having fun with your life. Having sex with your partner, having fun with your kids, and it's like you need to do what's in your nature. Now, does that mean like, oh, it's in your nature to be an addict? So like go do meth? No. Right. That's not what I'm saying. Something that feeds your inner child, right? House 5 is a Leo house. It's about confidence. What's that? What do we need to release here? The 10 of Wands. There's some kind of burden that you're holding on to. Could be a person, could be a house, could be an old relationship, it could be an addiction, it could be many different things. But it's telling you that in order to feel lighter, in order to really do this, you have to let go of that first. So thank you so much. Cancer, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also, if you guys would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button and make sure that you pick the Hand of the Queen membership, okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on. Hey, Leo. All right, let's go ahead and see the good coming to you in May of 2024. Give me 1 second here. Let me get a water. You're welcome, Infinite. All right, let's see. Shut up, Brick. All right, let's see here. All right, Leos. Let's see what you have going on here. You got a stellium in your 10th. Love that. Whew. The star already. Okay. The 2 of Cups. Beautiful. The King of Swords. Going after your dreams, and having the faith is what I want to say. Maybe you have a dream to travel. Maybe you have a dream to travel. Maybe you have a dream to be a CEO. Maybe you're just healing yourself. But whatever it is, there's something that you're sharing with the world. And I say that because Aquarius is the water bearer, right? And what is the water bearer? It is the bearer of knowledge, where the Aquarian, right, goes to the river of knowledge and puts it in that nice little vase and walks to the local community to share it with the rest of the world, right? Because it's about people and community. And I feel like you guys are sharing something with the community, with the world in some way. Maybe it's something that's very public. And you guys are needing to connect with somebody specifically. Maybe it's somebody at a distance. Maybe it's somebody who's passed on. Maybe it is somebody here in your current life, somebody who loves you, somebody who you love. Now, this is Venus in Cancer. And I feel like you need to take some advice from somebody. You have double Aquarius here. So maybe you have an Aquarius placement, or maybe you're dealing with one. Damn. Come on, Leo. Y'all always get what you want. Seriously? Damn. Yeah, I said maybe some of y'all are traveling. I could definitely see that. But I'm getting like a learning energy here. It's like you're going to the well, right? You're going to the well, or you're going to this river of knowledge in some way. And yeah, maybe you're gonna grapple with some of it, but you want to drink it. You want to soak in it. You want to there's something that you want like more of something, because it's healing for you, because it's giving you something that you don't just want, but you need, because it's closing something out for you in a positive way. You are becoming content with who you are. And I really believe that people are seeing that. The way that you're showing up, I think that people are really looking up to you in the month of May. I mean, especially if you're a Leo rising, but sun and moon as well. But having that new moon in your 10th house, I mean, it's a nice new moon, by the way. And I think that this is like you finally revealing this certain part of yourself that maybe people didn't really take the time to notice before, or maybe you just didn't share it with the world or whatever. But This to me is getting like a lot of recognition for something that you know, or for how creative you are, or how knowledgeable you are. I'm almost getting this worldly. People are looking at you like a leader, like a leader who knows what they're talking about. What did I just say about a leader? And then we have Aries, the Emperor. What did I just say about a leader? You gotta love what you do and do what you love, baby. This is about you really believing in yourself. I think a little bit of faith is going to go a long way when it comes to what it is that you want. I see you being highly connected to your higher masculine, even if you're a woman. I mean, I really see that there could be something where you getting in touch with your emotions is actually helping you access a very masculine leader type energy. I mean, it's something that you're needing to work on for some reason. Now, for others of you, there's somebody here, potentially in the workplace, who may have their eye on you, who may be in love with you or have feelings for you. But for my Leos that are in a relationship, if you're a masculine, I see you very much taking the lead. It's interesting because you have this love. You have this love, and that needs to stay there, even if it's just the love for yourself. But this is also about needing to get down to business. This is about being able to have the emotions, and there's a time and a place, but there's something that you're needing to separate yourself from right now so that way you can focus, because there's an opportunity to be this position of power in some way. Maybe a partner is going to help you be in a position of power. Like they're going, or you're going to do that for them. Like there's a sharing energy here, like a power exchange in a positive way, potentially. The King of Swords with the Judgment. The Three of Cups. Yeah, like I said, I think someone's giving you advice, and it's about a very big decision that you're needing to make. And I really don't know what that is. I mean, maybe it's about love. Maybe it's about taking a financial risk. But to me, there's somebody here that you've either hired or somebody in your life that deeply understands you and cares about you and is here to help you make some kind of decision. And I think that you should value their opinion. Conjunction. Whoops. Conjunction. Grief. Hold your vision. Hmm. Some of you have had some health issues, or some of you have lost a partner, or lost a coworker, or lost a partner, or something like that, like something that really fucked with you. But this is telling you to not let it stop you, though. It's kind of saying like, okay, yeah, stop in the river of knowledge, right? Like now I see why you're feeling the need to like bask in something, bathe in something, drink from something to help you close something out, and I don't know what that is. Like I said, I don't know if it's like a spiritual thing or you need to travel, but it's like telling you to give yourself permission to feel grief about whatever that thing was that you felt so merged together with. And that doesn't mean that your emotions have to fuck off, right? Excuse me, French, but there's more for you at the end of the road. And when you're done drinking and bathing from that river of knowledge, it'll still be there waiting for you. So, thank you so much, Leo. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. If you guys would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. Just make sure that you become a Hand of the Queen member, okay? Because there's 2 tiers. All right, Virgo, let's see the good that's coming for you in the month of May. Oops, sorry, one second. All right, let's see here. Sorry about that, Virgo. All right, Virgos. The Seven of Swords. Don't freak out. Woo! The Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Damn. Well, I'm not mad at it, you know. You guys are going to be having a stellium here in your ninth house of travel, higher education, mentors, gurus, spirituality, religion, festivities. It could be like going to a wedding or something like that. That's what the ninth house can quite literally be. So there's a lot going on in there. There's a big concentration of those things. And Mars in the eighth house, I mean, this can be merging finances with another for some of you. But that Seven of Swords, you're doing something in silence. But I don't think it's anything bad, but it's not just about you, because the Seven of Swords and the upright is about, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for me and another person. I'm doing this for me and a community. I'm doing this for me and my students. It's something. And this Ten of Pentacles is what you're needing to do here. So you're needing to solidify something, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a business venture. This is like your legacy. This is what you leave behind. This is everything that you've wanted. And that Ten of Pentacles is like saying, like, you can have it. And with that Six of Wands, phew, get ready. Especially for my Virgo risings, Jupiter entering your 10th house of your reputation, all eyes are about to be on you. And I feel like you're going to have help in this arena, like from someone. The Two of Wands, the Fool. You're getting ready to take a big leap. But you're doing it in secret for some reason, and I'm not really sure why, or you're not telling anybody about it. It's something that you've been sitting on the fence about, or you are sitting on the fence about it, but you're going to do it anyway with that Fool there. And there's been a little bit of baggage when it comes to this, and you're getting ready to put that aside to make this big decision. It's interesting because this is Uranus, if you're a Virgo rising, but Sun and Moon as well. But Uranus in the ninth house, breaking free from an old philosophy for some of you, whether it's around money, an old philosophy around relationships, marriage, finances, education, travel, whatever it may be. Something is changing. Can I just get one more on that, please? The Strength card. You're quite confident in whatever this is that you're doing. Like, you're like, yeah, I got this. So you're doing it. And there's a big, like, master plan behind the scenes that you're doing. And then you do it. And I feel like you get it because that Ten of Pentacles is here. So it's something that you're thinking long term about. Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. So yes, this is the good stuff coming to you, but this may be a little hard to hear, right? There's something that is already yours. In the stars, destiny, God already planned it for you. Whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say, it's yours. But the thing is that sometimes you have a hard time seeing it because you keep looking in your rear view mirror, or you keep looking in the lane next to you. And the thing is that you've missed the signs. You've missed the signs. You're too busy, listening to sad music and crying in your car in a Starbucks cup, and it's saying, hey, there's this thing that you really, really wanted. Please pay attention because you're not stuck. You're not dead. You're very much alive. And it's telling you to look up from your plate of pancakes and look out the window for a second because there's something there for you. And with that Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, it's all going to be worth it in the end. You're going to be at this end of the road that leads to more possibilities. And you're like, wow, I can't believe I took so long to do that. But I feel like you know that. That's why the Fool is there. Woo! Look at that. The Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Five of Wands. Well, after you were busy, fighting with what you thought was your potential or what you think it wasn't or whatever the case is, uh, you're realizing that the sky is the limit. Once again, you've been fighting with something for a really, really long time, back and forth and forth and back, and looking in the rear view and not looking out from your pancakes and not looking out the window or whatever, not looking at the sign, ignoring the road map and ignoring Siri and the GPS. And now you're finally trusting your instincts with something, and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm just gonna do it, dog. I'm just gonna do it. And you're getting like a big applause. You're getting a big pat on the back. You're getting this big recognition, or you have this reason for celebration and people congratulating you, right? Ninth house as well. House 9, no way. Oh my God. House 9. Luck. House 9 is already a lucky house. Surrender to the divine. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust God. A little bit of faith is going to go a long way, especially with this. And once you learn to trust something, that's when you're going to see the biggest reward. And focusing on spirituality, focusing on God, focusing on your faith, whatever the thing is, of your higher mind. Once you start living from that place, you're going to see how things turn for you, instead of living in the rearview mirror, instead of living in the other lane, instead of crying in your pancakes, right? There's something way bigger, like bigger picture for you. And if you would just let go of trying to control everything or whatever it may be, that's when you're going to see the biggest return. So Virgo, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also, if you guys would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and click the tier 2 level membership, which is called Hand of the Queen. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to my Libras. All right, Libras. All right, Libras, let's see the good coming to you. Showing up in your own reading. I love that. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords. Okay. Well, definitely thinking with your head instead of your heart. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. You've been through a lot, and now nobody's going to push you around. I know that much. And I think with this Page of Wands, it's time for you, though, to find that inner child again. Do something new that you don't feel confident about, but do it anyway. And with that Six of Swords, this is also needing to keep your peace of mind, especially if you're involved with people, places, things, whatever it may be, even if it's like addiction, something that's not bringing you peace. You have to move on from that if you want some kind of success in your life. Thank you, Power of the P. Wowzers. Wow, wow, wow. So if you guys think that you're in the midst of losing, you're not. This right here is, to me, probably a big money win. It could be a big money win, just because Queen of Swords is Venus, the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, can absolutely be a big, big ass money win. I also want to say for my Libra risings, you guys have that stellium going on in your 8th house, okay, during May. And Venus is there, your ruler. You're also changing. Big things are changing, and you're changing. And I think it's bringing you in some kind of money. And you're very money focused in the month of May, which I really, really like. Could be in regards to like investments, stocks, bonds, whatever, taking financial risks. I'm not telling you to take financial risks. I'm obviously not like a financial advisor. I'm just telling you like some possibilities that I see here. And I see you actually winning. The lottery might not be a bad idea. Just putting that out there is what I'm getting with that Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And I have a feeling that at the end of whatever this is, or when you finally come out on top, you're going to be like, fuck yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting. To eloquently put it. Two of Pentacles. The Death card. Something's evolving. Something's changing. 8th house energy. Yeah, I want you to really start out on some kind of new, like entrepreneurial adventure. Something where you change the way that you're making money, or you find another stream of income, or you find another way to, like, for instance, right, like YouTube, right? This is this is kind of eighth house a little bit. It's like other people's money, right? Other people coming in and dropping that in. And so I'm kind of feeling like there's something in regards to that you're needing to venture out on. And I want to say, like, definitely get some advice from people smarter than you, right? There's this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I'll never forget one of the pieces of advice in there was like, hire people smarter than you, you know? And obviously, I think that that's wise. But now I also kind of feel like you're getting some kind of windfall or getting some kind of money or having some kind of financial win, even if it's just like paying off debts or something like that. I feel like there's this energy of now what? Because something is more possible for you. And you're needing to figure out your options in regards to what you want the possibilities to be. The world is your oyster kind of vibe. And for some of you, you may need to quite literally clear out debts or something like that. Okay, pay some off before you get something else started. Yep, peace, peace. Six of Swords, Temperance, the Seven of Wands. I really feel like somebody's trying to test you, or somebody has. And you have may been in more of a naive mind frame where you're like, oh well, I have to prove myself, or I have to defend myself, or I have to da, 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 da. You don't. I know. Our ego tells us like we have to do that, but you're realizing that you don't, because you've already proven yourself to yourself. And that's what matters. And so I see you having this confidence of like, okay, yeah, that's great. You know, like somebody trying to offend you or somebody trying to challenge you, and you're like, okay, that's great. Yeah, have a nice day. Mercury, isolation, a fiery climax approaches. Okay. This could be in regards to a relationship. Mercury did go retrograde in your guys' seventh house. Yes, in your seventh house if you're a Libra rising, Sun and Moon as well though. But so there could be, somebody that you're needing to quite literally communicate like you're done. For some of you, it could be somebody who's an open enemy. It could be that you are needing to isolate your communication from somebody. You're needing to get your mind off of a person or off somebody that really upsets you. And this full moon in Aries is making me think it's in regards to like your opposite sign. So take a look to see where you have Aries in your chart, because that might kind of tell you like what you may be needing to leave alone. Now, obviously, if you like have, Aries in the 12th house in the North Node, then obviously like you need to go towards that thing. Maybe that's what it is, because 12th house can be isolation. This is making me feel like more so peace of mind. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is like war, I see the Seven of Wands here. I'm like, who's challenging Libra? Like who's been pissing Libra off, or who's been trying to piss Libra off? And I'm kind of wondering if it's time for you just to separate yourself from said people and find your own peace of mind by, like I said, separating yourself. Okay? So nothing wrong with that. So Libra, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And if you guys would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the Hand of the Queen membership. Click the little join button. All right, moving on. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. How you doing, Scorp? Power of the P, thank you so much for that super chat question. What did I just do there? Okay, there we go. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what the good is for you in the month of May. Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. looking good, feeling good, smelling good. I'm not mad at you. Being quite like single-minded in regards to you and taking care of yourself and working smarter, not harder. But I want to say you're needing to open yourself up to either love or creativity. Potentially love, stellium in your seventh house, for my Scorpio risings, sun and moon secondarily. But because I see this faith card, which is the Hierophant in this deck. So maybe needing to focus on that, but also needing to focus on maybe your foundational structures, the foundation for your life. And that doesn't always have to necessarily be about money. Our foundation is obviously made up of more than just finances, right? It's made up of our beliefs and our values and all of those good things. So let's see that. Ooh, wow. Damn. Well, not mad at that. Can't say that I am mad at that at all. Now, listen, for my single Scorpios, you could absolutely meet somebody while you're just out. You're doing your thing. You're looking incredible. Could be a businessman or a businesswoman, or you could meet like a mother-like type, somebody who's actually a mother or a father, or somebody who's just a creative. Now, for others of you, if this has nothing to do with another person, now of course, you could also be in a relationship, so keep that in mind. But for my Scorpios who are like actually single-minded, we're just like, yeah, it's just me, bitch, right? I do see maybe a business partner coming in, somebody being interested in what you have going on, somebody maybe interested in your sense of creativity, your money-making ability, your looks, even your business, what you're bringing to the table, something that you're offering. And I want to say this person wants to make it bigger than life or larger than life in some way, like birthing a new creation, birthing a new idea that's going to make a lot of money. For others of you, if this is just you, I see you evolving. Okay. So Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. The Empress is obviously Empress energy, which you have here. And with that King of Pentacles there, this is really making me feel like you're taking care of business, but you're also putting a creative flair into it. So whatever that means for you, there's something new that's birthing for you that you're birthing. Looking incredible, though. Whoops, wrong deck. Page of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, I want to say needing to open up your heart again. Some of you are feeling pretty shut off, especially if you've had some regrets or something like that. You could end up meeting someone online if you're single. For others of you, if you do have some kind of negativity that's attached to you that you kind of keep hanging on to, right? And us fixed placements, we tend to do that, right? We tend to hold on and hold on and hold on, and we don't let go, and we're dying as we're holding on, right? We're being drug in the back of a truck amongst gravel. And for some of you, you're needing to transmute that energy into something creative for you, or you're needing to listen to something creative, whether it's a podcast, whether you're needing to read a book on something that you deem to be interesting. The Mountain is You is a great book, okay, for anybody that's wondering, for the opinion that nobody asked for. But something that you're needing to consume or create that is going to open your heart up to something different or something new, something that can be very healing for you, whether that's you listening to something or reading something, or whether that's you creating something yourself. And potentially for some of you, needing to actually put it out there into the public if that's something that you're interested in. Four of Swords, Knight of Swords. Give me one more for that. The Moon. Go with the flow is what I want to say with things. Try to go with the flow. Um, Thinking before you speak. I see this. I see a lot of healing. I see you guys very much focusing on being alone, having alone time, focusing on your creativity. Bringing your emotions to life. And what I mean by bringing your emotions to life, I mean taking something that is hurting you, or that makes you feel joy, and you're writing about it, or you're doing something in private that is feeding your soul. For some of you, there could be some kind of relationship, or you guys deciding what it is that you want in a relationship and trying to listen to your gut instincts and trying to honor your emotions when it comes to what your needs are, what's going to make you feel good, what it is you want to hold on to, the things that you need to let go of, the things that you should have let go of a long time ago, the things that you should have held on to a long time ago, and figuring out what that is and what's going to help you build the foundation for the rest of your life. House 3, so something content, writing, like I was saying, something like that. Anticipation. Adjustments are required. I really want you guys to be careful of your thinking this month in May, okay? Not like saying that there's going to be anything to worry about, but I want to say, like, you guys could be having anxiety about changes that you're needing to make because something's getting ready to kind of close out. Maybe it's something regarding that full moon in Sagittarius, which for Scorpio risings is going to be in your second house of the money that you're making or a stream of income. So maybe something like that, but it's saying, hey, guess what? That's okay. Whatever the thing is where you feel like it's going to be a blow to your ego, or where you feel like it's going to, like, oh my God, I can't let go of this thing, right? It's saying, no, it's just a little debilitated right now because it's trying to get you to what? Think differently. Maybe think outside of the box, learn something new, because it's trying to get you to explore the other facets of your mind, because there's more going on. There's more tucked in the corners that you're not paying attention to because you're so used to going through the motions. So try to broaden your horizons a little bit, okay? So thank you so much, Scorpio. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And if you guys would like access to 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the little join button, okay? All right, let's move on to my Saggies. Anil, thank you so much for that super chat question. What's up, FG? Good to see you. All right. All right, Saggy, let's see what you got going on here. All right, Sag, let's see the good stuff coming for you in the month of May. Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Got to switch decks here. And the Six of Cups. A little gift from the universe here. Some of you guys are getting good news regarding your health or regarding a job, is what I want to say. You're having some kind of big epiphany here, is what I'm getting. And interestingly enough, I never really paid attention to those eagles there, but I feel like this is of your higher mind. It's almost like it's being given to you in some way, like an idea that's being given to you. Like you feel like not possessed or anything, but you know when you feel like you get a download? And I don't really talk like that, but I'm kind of getting something like that. Like when I meditate, I feel like I get sent these freaking visions. You know what I mean? But I'm also crazy. So, Five of Pentacles. I'm wondering if there is a child that you're needing to connect with, or maybe even a family member that you're needing to connect with that's going to take you out of some kind of sadness. The Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Give me one more for that. The Four of Cups. Okay. You've been maintaining something for quite a while. And it's something that's like worked for you, but there's something else. Because while this has worked for you, whatever it may be, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it like a look? Is it like a job? Is it, who knows, right? Is it a relationship? I don't know, but it's like worked for you. It's there, right? It's there. You see it every day, or you do it every day, or whatever, but there's something more that you're realizing. And the thing is I feel like it's been there in front of you the entire time, and now you're just seeing it. And I feel like this has a little bit to do with the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. And because Jupiter is you, right? So whatever Jupiter is doing is like what you're doing. So when we see your ruler come into a conjunction with Uranus, it's like, Shit. And that's a 13, 14-year cycle, right? So you're having some like revelation, some kind of crazy download. You're breaking free out of something. You've maintained the status quo for too long and now you're doing what you want to do. It's something, it's like a positive, healthy rebellion. And it's an idea that's being given to you in some ways, what it feels like to me. Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Give me one more. The Six of Wands. Whew. I like this. And that's the thing, right? It's like we do that. We go through the motions. We clock in. We show up. We read our tarot cards. Right? But we forget to appreciate, or we forget that there's a whole other world outside of us that's going on. But we're all like these little ants. We're all like these little ants in life where we're just, like these little bees, trying to get the honey, whatever. And sometimes we forget that there's a whole nother world out there. And this is making me feel like you're not only seeing that, but other people are taking a notice to your perspective or who you're becoming or how you are, or your perspective is kind of what I'm getting with that Ace of Swords, Jupiter, Uranus conjunction. And I don't want to say for once in your life, but for some reason that came to mind. For once in your life, there's something that's going on where you feel like you matter to someone or something, where you are seeing what you bring to the table, or you're seeing your value. And you're not allowing external influences to make you feel or think otherwise anymore. And I feel like you need to parade that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you need to parade that. Like, you need to be okay with being okay. You need to be okay with being you. You need to be okay with having this perspective or having this side or something like that. It's like breaking free of an old habit that has to do with self-worth or self-value issues. And because you're feeling more confident, you're getting more attention because of it. Because whatever this thing is where you couldn't see it before, you see it. Wow, it was right in front of me the whole time. You know what I mean? Oh, that makes sense. Someone may be telling you. Someone may be telling you. This reminds me of somebody's reading I just did tonight, but I can't remember who it was. Give me one more. Okay. For some of you that are single and want to travel, I see you meeting somebody on some kind of expedition or in a different state or a different country. I see you meeting somebody. For others of you, I see you being very inspired by a very specific person in your life, which can be like a soulmate energy. It doesn't have to be love, but you're being inspired by somebody. And it doesn't even have to be someone you know. We meet people all the time that are soulmates and we don't even realize it. But it's putting you back into your place. And what I mean by that is, I mean, not the place that you were in after the trauma, not the place that you've been in after your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or ex-husband made you feel like you were too fat, or made you feel like you weren't good enough, or whatever it was. Not that person. I'm talking about before people told you that you weren't okay, before people told you that you were too little, or you were not enough, or you were too much, or right. And there's something here that's validating who you were from a net positive. House 10, wrath. A personal issue reaches a resolution. It could be from a family member for some of you. it really makes me feel like you guys need to break out of the norm of what you've been doing, of some kind of routine. Not the little picture stuff, but like you're needing to break out of you're needing to break out of the little picture stuff and focus on the bigger picture stuff. Because you're going to reach some kind of either, world renowned success, or you're going to reach some kind of CEO position or become some kind of leader or something like that. But where you felt, right? This full moon in Cancer energy, right? Cancer is like nostalgia. It's about our childhood. It's, about our past childhood, and there may still be some kind of anger or resentment or something that you have there where you are going to be able to utilize it, or you're finally not going to allow it to force you to come undone anymore. And I feel like because of that, um, you're realizing your life mission, or you're becoming more disciplined, or you're having more structure in your life because you're realizing that you're not too little or you're not too much, right? It's something like that. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And if you guys would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and become a member. Alrighty, let's move on. Ooh. All right, thank you, Saggy. Let's move on to my Capricorns. Thank you, Peaceful Pisces. Thank you, Jessica Sample. ×2. All right, let's see. Yeah. Cool. All right, Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at the good stuff coming to you in the month of May 2024. The Moon, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Some kind of evolution happening here. Trusting yourself, listening to your gut instincts, listening to your feelings, listening to your emotions. Not a Capricorn, right? We don't like the moon. We're debilitated in the moon. There's a side of you that you're trying to feed and another side of you that you're not trying to feed, is what I'm getting on that moon card for some reason. It's like I feel like you could be completely one way or completely another way, which is like so Gemini vibe, right? But there's something about this where you're trying to figure out which wolf needs to lead you. But you still have a lot of learning to do in a direction in your life, and I feel like you're gonna do it, and with that Queen of Swords, I see you, I kinda wanna say coming out on top, being all the wiser for it. You're doing your homework with something. Damn. King of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Shit. Your thinking is evolving. How you think is evolving because you're realizing which wolf needs to be fed and which one wants to be fed. And because you are feeding the one that needs to be fed, you are naturally changing and evolving the way that you speak, the way that you express yourself, trusting yourself more to make decisions. Ooh, I'm getting like a dark mind, like a dark genius kind of energy. I know that sounds really weird, but like a dark creative genius. For some of you, that's absolutely the case. You had to go through a lot to get here because you found that you were feeding the wolf that you wanted to instead of the wolf that you needed to. And whatever that may be, whether that was like you reacting from a place of ego on a consistent basis and you just realize it was fucking you, or if you were constantly feeding that part of your mind that needs to be addicted to something or needs to be or whatever it is, and but there's another wolf that you're allowing to lead your life now. Wow. There's little things that you need to pick up along the way. Don't miss them. They're there for you. Like, when you play, like what I'm getting is like a video game, when you have to go and pick up like the little things, or you get like little extra points, or whatever it may be. Right? There's something like that. Like, this is your video game. And what I mean by that is maybe it's just the person. Maybe you meet a person, you don't realize what they could bring to your life, or maybe it's an idea that you brush off, or maybe it's a conversation that somebody wants to have with you and you brush it off. Or pay attention to the details is what I want to say, because there's something that you can squeeze out of it. The Queen of Swords with the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. I heard that you're doing things your way. I'm not sure why I heard that, but I heard I'm doing things my way. You've learned a lot. You've had to turn your back on some things that you couldn't take with you. There's a lot of responsibility and you know exactly how to handle it. And because you know how to handle it, for some of you, you're buying a house, or you're getting married, or you're getting into a new relationship. You're being very responsible. Um, and you're all the wiser for it. What are we completing? We're done feeding that other wolf, aren't we? That's what we're completing. We're done feeding that wolf. Square for your advice. Anomaly. Communication is key. Capricorn, some of you guys are lone wolves, or some of you, this doesn't have to be a reading, but this is what I'm getting. The way that you think, anomaly, right? That can be like something that's rare, right? Or something that happens just like once in a lifetime. And Gemini is the mind. And then we have a square here. You could feel like, or have been made to feel like, the way that you think, or the way that you see things, or the way that you do things, or just how you are is fucking weird, right? But the weirdest people were geniuses. Einstein, one of them, right? Edgar Allan Poe was a little weird. Sylvia Plath was fucked up, right? But those are the people that leave a legacy. They're the people that are remembered. And not saying that you're weird, but there's something rare about you that maybe you fought for your whole life, but it's actually your power. It's your superpower. So, which wolf are you going to feed? Thank you so much, Capricorn. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And if you would like exclusive access to nearly 30 videos per month, astrology and tarot, you can go ahead and head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button and become a Hand of the Queen member, okay? Let's move on to Aquarius. I love Aquarius. All right, Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Aosh, thank you so much for that super chat question. All right, let's do this, Aquarius. Let's see. Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess. Feeling super inspired, being inspiring. And that's all well and good. And we can get a wild hair up our ass, right? We can get really, really excited about things, and we can want to go for things, and we can want to invest in things, and we can want to, we're just going to go for it. And I'm going to put my mind to it. And then it, phew, right, blows out. And it's just saying, like, hey, this is something that you can actually master that can bring you a lot of income. And you're inspired by it. And I feel like with this high priestess, you know that this is something that is going to help you reach your highest potential. So you're taking action on something. Something about the Ace of Wands. Ooh, love that. Damn. Give me one more for that. That does. Damn. Well, shit. There is something that is 100% for you, and you are not taking no for an answer with that. Not only are you feeling inspired to learn, inspired to start, inspired to take a class, to invest in something, to whatever, but you are learning that there's something that you're having or something that you're taking action on that is a part of your higher calling or your higher purpose. And it can be something in regards to physicality. I don't know, maybe you want to be a model. I don't know. It can be something in regards to sports. It can be something in regards to writing. It can be something in regards to business. It can be something in regards to communication or the mind. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're you're no slouch. And it could be a romantic relationship for some of you if you're looking, or if it's a relationship you're already in. It's almost like something is being completely renewed. It's almost as if you're giving it a new face, but it's because of your effort that this is happening. And it's really beautiful energy. You're no slouch with whatever this is. Like you're no slouch. You're getting her done. You know what I mean? The Eight of Pentacles, the Justice. Be confident in your work. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in whatever this is that you are working on. Trust yourself that you're making the right decision as well, because you are. This is something that is so vastly like connected to your destiny or your roadmap for when you were born. And you're really excited about it because when something is for us, when something, it's just something that just is. We don't have to um try to force it, or we don't have to try to like make it fit, or we can't wait to do it, right? Like mine is writing. I love to write. I write when nobody is watching. I love to write. It is a part of who I am, right? Moon in my first house, moon ruling my third house, right? And there's something that's a part of you, a part of who you are, and you have no idea how much balance it's going to bring into your life. And even if it's this relationship that is somehow destined in some way, you know what I mean? Have you ever seen that movie Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman? And she's like, she's a witch, and she makes this spell, right? She's like, oh, love looks so terrible. And when she's a little girl, she's like, I don't want anything to do with that. And then she like makes a spell of like a guy that has one green eye and one blue eye, and his favorite, he can ride a horse backwards, and she like makes an impossible man. But then she ends up like being introduced to this impossible man, and I know it sounds silly, but it's almost like something that was destined to happen for you. So, and it doesn't have to be a person. It can be like a career. It can be a passion project, something that you were born to do. Damn, 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 damn. I'm not gonna lie, Aquarius, you're kind of giving everybody else a little bit of a run for their money here. Power of the P, thank you so much for that super chat question. Ames, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Jessica Sample, thank you again. Thank you so much. I absolutely love this. There's something that is, you know what I love about the high priestess, besides the fact that the little story I read about her, she was somebody that believed that she could compete with the men. And so she like cut off her hair and she wore the men's clothes and she like went into something. I can't remember what it was, some competitive thing. And she was kicking all the men's asses, right? Like they were just like, damn, like we can't lose. We're losing to this guy, right? And then somebody walked in on her one day and saw that she had tits basically. And like she accidentally exposed herself. And that's how she was disqualified or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly, but it's like, I can do anything. And the high priestess also does not have a roof above her head and is supposed to be symbolic for the sky is the limit. You have unlimited potential. Wander Tarot, thank you so much. And you are exploring that. And not only that, but damn, the magician on top of it, listen, that is having everything that you could possibly need. Everything. Everything is already within you. And if you need something external, you're going to manifest it into you. Damn. Virgo chick, thank you so much. All right, so we have, okay. We have the moon, we have waterproof, and we have look at the big picture. I really think that you guys are very sensitive about something that you want, or someone, or something like that. And Ames, thank you so much for that super chat question. Don't get bogged down in the fears. Don't get bogged down. I'm not saying don't listen to your emotions, don't process them, but don't get bogged down by negative emotions and fears. You got to be a little bit harder than that. You got to be a little bit stronger than that. And I know you guys are co-ruled by Saturn. Hey, I get it, right? But guess what? Even Capricorns can freak out a little bit, right? Especially when it comes to emotions. But there's something bigger here that you need to, even if you can't see it right now, I know that you can feel it. And you need to chase that feeling. Okay. Not the negative ones. And if you do, make sure that you let them drive you to the bigger picture. Okay. So thank you so much, Aquarius. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And if you would like exclusive access to nearly 30 tarot and astrology videos per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. And all of that information will be available there for you. Just make sure that you become a Hand of the Queen member, which is tier 2. So that way you can get 30 videos. Okay. Oh my God, FG, right. Oh my God, not Aria. Yeah, the High Priestess is my favorite card in the whole deck. I absolutely love her. She's my favorite Pisces card. I have only one Pisces placement, Jupiter and Pisces in the 11th house, which is a really great placement, but I don't, other than that, I don't have any, but I love me some High Priestess. Boy, she's incredible. All right. A total lesbo. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at my stunning Pisces. Speaking of Pisces, all right, great introduction for you. 10 of Swords. Don't freak out. This is a positive reading, period. 4 of Swords. 3 of Swords. You're like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Violetta. Fuck you. This looks like it sucks. I get it. I see what it looks like. This to me is you guys breaking out of some subconscious habits. You guys probably breaking out of some self-sabotaging habits. And potentially getting more sleep is what I want to say. I know that sounds weird. But I want to just go ahead and clarify because this looks pretty heavy. So I want to see what this is about. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I need one more. Okay. You remember that time that somebody discouraged you and made you feel like you had to tuck your personality back into a dark hole, or made you dim your shine a little bit, or something like that. I feel like you guys are working on bringing back that courageous part of yourselves. You are ending something that you've been focused on for a while, because you want to work on something higher. Something that you left behind. What is the thing? The 6, yeah, something that you left behind. It's something that you left behind. Something that you were afraid of, something you were afraid to do. But you're not afraid to do it anymore. Like you are, but you're still doing it anyway. You know what I mean? And it could be something financially, something that you're working on, something that you're attempting to take your time on. It's like God's calling your cell phone and you're like, all right. That's what it feels like. Like you're picking up and you're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm all in, dog. you know, all hands on deck. you know what I'm saying? Okay. Above all else, I will say this: keep your peace. Because there may be something, and I'm not going to make this negative, but this is what it's telling you that you need. Yes, you can bring the thing back in, whatever it is. I'm not saying some abusive ex or something like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this is something that is of your higher calling, and you are now ready to answer the call, and you are now ready to be courageous enough in order to go for the thing. But on top of that, it's saying like this may come with a lot of responsibility, or this may come with having to interact with a lot of people, or this may take a lot of effort or something like that. And it's saying, hey, it's okay to check in with yourself once in a while. It's okay to be like, all right, I'm going to go on the top of this cliff and I'm going to take a look at everything that I've been doing from like a bird's eye view and, try to maneuver. It's telling you to plan properly, plan in silence. Not everybody needs to know what the fuck you're doing, especially if you got Scorpio placements, but nobody needs to know what you're doing. Okay? Be at peace with being at peace. And what I mean by that is when we invite people into our lives, like too many people, we invite everybody into knowing our business. A lot of the times we screw ourselves. So it's okay not to tell everybody everything, okay? And that's going to be hard because especially for my Pisces risings, you guys have a stellium in your third house. So you're going to okay. So should be cautious of that. The Knight of Wands, the Empress, the King of Pentacles. Who got this? Was that Leo? Libra? No. I can't remember. Scorpio maybe. Um so, after a long time coming, after some hurt, after some pain that you have had to overcome, it's actually inspiring you to take action on the things that make you feel good, on things that motivate you, on your creative side, on your sexual side, on things like beauty, maybe business. And then I see you have a bit of a support system, people to help you overcome things, people to help you move on to the next level. And I feel like you're going to need them. But I think that in the long run, you're going to realize that they need you. House 7, relationships, insight, your commitment is being tested. So it's like, okay, you want the thing? How bad do you want the thing? Like if God literally texted you right now and was like, hey, you can get the thing, but you have to do this, how quickly would you get up off your ass? Because I'm telling you right now that that's kind of what's happening. And it's telling you to fall on your support system. Allow them to give you insight. And I'm talking about like a close knit. I'm not talking about like, let's tell everybody what we're doing. No, I'm talking about like your close knit community, your closest friends, your closest confidants, your financial advisor. I mean, whatever it may be for you, your social media manager. I mean, I don't know. It's saying like you can have this thing, but you're not going to be able to do it without people. You just have to make sure that you're picking and choosing the right ones. Okay. So thank you so much, Pisces. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And if you guys want exclusive access to 30 videos plus per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button and become a Hand of the Queen member. Alrighty. All right, let's do super chat questions. Oh my God, Empress of Alchemy. Yes, we love that. Everybody hashtag Empress, please. Thank you so much for doing that. That means a lot. Thank you so much. You're glowing. I can see a huge transformation with you since bratty. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely a different person for sure. I don't know if I'm a different person, but something's definitely changed. I can feel it. Thank you. All right, guys, hold on. Let me just check on my kids real quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Great. Empress, thank you. And thank you, Tigress. All right, guys. Let's do it. All right. I guess I should shuffle some of these bad boys. I already got them. Okay. Alrighty, Wagos. I will resign May 9th. How will my life be after resignation? I just want to confirm with the energies if this is the right decision. What happens if Wagos resigns? The Fool, the Queen of Cups. You'll probably love it. That's around the new moon in Taurus. See where that's happening in your chart. Maybe coming off the heels of that full moon in Scorpio, so it could have something to do with that. But that new moon in Taurus is looking pretty nice. So, of course, you would have to look at your own personal natal chart. But I feel like you're going to let go of past things, and I feel like your intuition is telling you to do something, and you should probably do it. Of course, take that with a grain of salt, right? Zaza, hey V, what are Brian's feelings for me this week? Holding back a little bit. I think that there's passion there, but I feel like he's kind of reining it in. He feels like he needs to make a decision about something. I feel like he's like, I don't know if marinating is the right word. But he's just kind of like looking out the window and looking for some kind of, like, I don't know, what is the answer? So I don't know what that means for you. Thank you, Zaza. Pisces 1111. Was that Jay the Sag I saw spying on me yesterday? Yeah, but they were in and they were out. Or like they were curious is what I'm getting with that, and then they were kind of out. So I would say yes. Pisces 1111. How does the J actually feel about me? The Sag. Hmm. Like I think that there's an emotional attraction there, but there's also something where he's like worried that something's missing, or there's something is missing, or he's trying to abandon his emotions for whatever reason, which can come from an array of different things, mommy issues, daddy issues, childhood issues, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Christina Molina, hey Queen. Thank you as always for being here. Of course. Any insight on what I should be working on the most in this season of self-improvement healing? I love that you're asking that. Let's see. Focus on building new community, or finding opportunities within community. So what I mean by that, right? Let's say that you are a writer and you are part of a writing group, okay? And you want to make a movie. And instead of just like sitting there with the idea like, God, I'd really love to do this, you know, uh, exhaust your resources. People are a resource, if you dig, they're a resource. And so like utilize your community for resources by taking an idea or taking something and being able to turn it into something realistic. There's something that keeps challenging your ego, where it's like the ego just has no place for it. The ego needs to take a back seat with something, and we all have one, right? I'm also feeling like this could be around brainstorming. If you brainstorm with something that you're trying to accomplish, you could actually have an epiphany about something. But where change needs to be had, you need to let go and allow it to happen. And this could be around some drama, or it could be around the ego. The Five of Wands is like senseless arguing, but it can also be about brainstorming, in my opinion. So that's what I got. Thank you, Christina. Char, what's on the horizon for me? Thank you. Absolutely. Isolation, sadness, depression. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little bit spending time alone, trying to find yourself again, or trying to see different parts of yourself, or find different parts of yourself that either you lost or you didn't know was there. Finding the light within yourself, letting go of control, whatever is will be. I feel like you're spending a lot of alone time and a lot of self-reflection, possibly delving into some creative writing or some kind of creativity. Yvonne Martinez, best advice for my music career. 10 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. This is giving me stand on your moral high ground. Make sure you stand on your foundation. Make sure that you have a strong foundation. Cross all your T's, dot all your I's. How do we get there? Seven of Pentacles. Don't make an impulsive investment. I think that when it comes to making investments, so whether it's like, I don't know, I want to hire this producer or go with this studio. It's like, don't be so impulsive to just go with the first one. I'm not saying that's what it is, but when it comes to investments that you're making that have everything to do with like the legacy that you're trying to leave, it's saying don't make impulsive decisions. Take a minute, sit back, consult with somebody that knows what they're doing, or just take time and consulting with yourself. I definitely feel like this is something that can happen for you, but for some reason, it's saying stand on your moral high ground. Don't veer away from your morals and your values for some reason. It's also telling you that if you really, really want this, like if you really want this, you cannot falter on your dedication, which I feel like you probably already know, but that's what it's saying. Like you cannot, don't slip, don't catch yourself slipping. You know what I mean? Yvonne Martinez, anything coming in for love? Well, if you're into women, or it could just be a feminine man. Somebody that you meet at a distance, potentially. This feels more like a business partner. Tell me about love, though. Mm. There's going to be somebody that may feel like they're above you or higher than you, or some kind of bigger musician or some kind of CEO, or somebody who's in a position of power. And I feel like you're going to be sweating this person because they're going to feel incredibly detached. You're going to be like, oh, where do I stand, or what's going to happen with this person? So I kind of see that. If you are into women, I don't pretend to know people's sexual identities or sexual orientations or anything like that. I could definitely see somebody who really helps motivate you or inspire you, but at the same time, this could just be like a friendly love, okay? I feel like this person could be at a distance if they're not in your life already. Power of the P, yay, hi, may I have some good old life advice. Ooh, there are worse problems to have, is what I heard. I feel like there are things in your life that, and please don't take this the wrong way. Obviously, we all have like serious problems, right? But there are things in your life that sometimes feel like a burden, or you're like, oh God, I can't believe I have to do this. But it's like good problems to have, and what I mean by that is like, oh, I gotta pick up the kids today. And it's like, hey, you got kids to pick up. It's like needing to kind of have that viewpoint a little bit, and maybe even needing to fall on some emotional support or people or a person that you know is emotionally supportive of you. And some advice for my father. Ooh, fight the good fight, baby. Could be around healing something. You can come out on top. I feel like there's some learning that you need to do with something, and I'm not really sure what that's in regards to per se, but this to me is making me feel like spiritual warrior vibes. Like you're okay, or you're gonna be okay. Coming out on top, standing your ground with something, I don't know, fighting a sickness, fighting a battle with work, fighting something. It's like you have it. There's hope. You have to keep the faith. A little bit of faith is going to go a long way, and you're going to find yourself not between a rock and a hard place, but you're going to find yourself on the top of that rock if you keep that faith. I know that sounds really corny, but you got to keep that faith, because there's still hope here with something that you're grappling with. Don't give up, is what that's saying. Such cliche advice, but that's what I got. Anil, thank you for the reading. My question is, I have a sun Sagittarius and a moon Leo and a Libra rising. Which will be more accurate for me to watch? Show me Sag. The Sagittarius reading may be more geared towards, hold on. Leo, show me the Libra. The Libra reading I don't think is you. I would say the Sagittarius and the Sagittarius and the Leo one more than anything. I want to say that the Sagittarius reading is more around your more, it could be reversed, like it could be about a masculine figure in your life. However, if this is you, if you are a masculine figure, because I think you are. I think that's a male picture. I'm not really sure. But if you are, then yes, I would say that is specifically about you. The Leo reading, I feel, is more about your emotional life. So I would say that the Sag one is probably most accurate, especially if you are a masculine energy. Let's pull an advice message for you. Two of Swords. Don't avoid something. You need to make the decision. You need to make the decision. Stop avoiding something. Stop procrastinating. Jessica Sample. Should I give Jerry a chance? What happens if she gives Jerry a chance? Okay. You guys could end up collaborating on something. But yeah, I feel like it could go well. I feel like it'll take a little work to get on the same page, but I feel like you'll get a lot of what you want. He'll make you feel content for a time being. Jessica Sample, why has Elton come back? What are his intentions? Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? You want to hang out? You want to fuck? No, I'm just kidding. But like Page of Wands is kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hey, I'm just like taking a step forward, but he's still single-minded, or he is single-minded. He's more about like what he needs or what he wants, just kind of enjoying himself. I wouldn't take it too seriously. Peaceful Pisces. What are Michael's intentions slash future actions and feelings towards me? Show me Michael's intentions towards peaceful Pisces. The Star, the Ten of Wands. Something is weighing on his chest pretty heavy. And it's seeming like he still has hope with whatever this thing is. He wants to lift this burden. He wants to relieve this burden. He wants to heal something with you, is what it looks like. What about feelings? Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. In between feelings, I want to say. If you guys had like a nasty ending, he's thinking, okay, like, can this be something solid? Like, can this be valid? Can this be something, or if he's been through a shitty ending before? I mean, there's two tens here, so some kind of like serious ending, something like that. If the ending has nothing to do with you, there may be a fear there of getting fucked over again if he plants another seed. Actions towards peaceful Pisces, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. I feel like this person has an intent to commit or is commitment minded. This is somebody who may very, very much hold to their values, hold to their beliefs, things like that. But he's trying to move forward. He's trying to go with the flow of things. Your advice is Capricorn, dominance. You're very close to achieving your goal. So I don't know what that goal is, but you're very close to achieving it. Be cautious. This may end up showing up as a little bit of a power struggle. This is asking you to be mature, right, Capricorn? This is asking you to be realistic. This is asking you to if you're taking a step forward towards this, methodical steps, and taking it slow as well, because there could be something that ends up being a little bit of a power struggle if it hasn't been already, okay? Aosh, does D have feelings for me? Double Leo energy. Um, yeah. Ew, sorry. I would say some passion, some optimism. There's a little bit of a holding back, which makes me feel like there's more that this person could give you. So I would say, yes, the feelings are there, but for some reason, he's trying to hold back. Nicole, what is the Pisces feelings towards me? Any actions? You're my fave, Bratty. Thanks. Let me see the Pisces feelings towards Nicole. The Five of Cups, the Magician. Is kind of doubting himself, either due to your guys' past issues or because of his issues or his past mistakes. So kind of having a little bit of a doubt that he can make something move forward. Actions. Three of Wands, Ace of Swords. Looks like he's planning to have a conversation with you. Getting ready. He's already planned it. I feel like he's getting ready to. Give me one more for that. Is he waiting? What is he doing? The Six of Wands. No, I feel like he's gonna give you attention. Like he's gonna be like, hey. So I would say conversation. Ames, hi Violetta. Will there be any legal worries in regards to my home? Will I be okay? Thank you. Is there going to be any legal worries? What's going on here? Um, The Eight of Cups, the Temperance, the Death, the Hangman. I'm not gonna lie, like, there definitely could be, something is going to, what it looks like, change, end. Something may have to be kind of, like, given up, and I'm not sure what that means per se, like, some kind of change may either need to be sacrificed, or some kind of ending may need to be sacrificed, or the ending is the sacrifice. It's like, I think in the end, I think that you'll kinda be, like, at peace with it. But yeah, it does feel like there's a little bit of something something. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Like the death and the hangman and the eight of cups. The temperance is good because it's like, okay, everything's gonna like work out okay in the end, but it's kind of like something that you're just gonna have to be like, well, you know, I hate to say that. I'm sure that you'll be fine. It says with the temperance there that you will be. But yeah, I feel like there's gonna be some changes happening, okay? But I don't want you to like freak out or anything. Like you're gonna be okay. Power of the P. Anything being hidden in my marriage. Oh no. Didn't I get this for him? He may be hiding some kind of passion, either for you, maybe. But I feel like this person fantasizes about things with that Four Swords and Knight of Wands. He could be healing from something, sure, but with that Knight of Wands, it's making me feel like he's fantasizing about something. Jessica Sample, what good is coming towards me? Thank you. Absolutely. Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. So if you've had some disappointments, or you didn't like the options that you had available to you, or you were afraid that you weren't going to in regards to finances or business or relational or whatever it is, I see that being alleviated. It seems like you're getting some kind of good news financially, or from a masculine figure. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be a fire sign as well. But this is showing me that there's some kind of good news coming in for you that you were really worried about, or you were concerned about, or you were not happy with. That is something positive. So something's alleviating your worries, is what it looks like. Thank you, Jessica. Wander Tarot. Why do I feel that my ex-husband and I will end up back together in this lifetime? Will we? First of all, will they end up together in this lifetime again? To be honest, I feel like it's a fantasy. I know that sounds so shitty. I'm so sorry. I feel like it's Seven of Cups is a little bit of a fantasy, right? It's like, oh, we can make it work. Three of Pentacles, we can get on the same page, but it's like, it's kind of like rose-colored glasses a little bit. It's kind of asking you to remember, like, I don't want to like gear you towards negative memories, but it's like sometimes when we want to attach to something, we forget why we detached. You know what I'm saying? So there's something about that as well. Why does Wander feel that way? Because you want love. You have a lot of love to give, and you want to be loved. Maybe you're a hopeless romantic. Maybe you're just a romantic. Maybe you're just somebody who just has a plethora of love to give, and that's okay. And it's only natural to think about the person that you were giving all of your love to. That's a very natural feeling. But I feel like this Empress is asking you to, I'm not telling you to veer in one way or another. This is just asking you to know your worth with something, okay? Know your worth with something. Know that you're beautiful, know that you're abundant, you're creative, etc. All of these things, and connect with yourself. Virgo chick, love reading. What's coming for Virgo chick with love? Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Interesting. So I feel like you're going to have a choice to make, potentially between two people. It could be between an old person and a new person, or it could just be a choice that you need to make. It looks to me like you're kind of, I heard wasting your time. Okay, no. Taking your time. I don't know why I heard wasting your time. Taking your time to decide. But then you're kind of like, you know what? I choose me. It's kind of what I'm getting with that Nine of Pentacles and that Lovers. And I feel like you're more in this energy of attracting, and you'll do something for the right one. So I see once you're like, you know what, I don't want that. Maybe that's why I heard wasting your time. Maybe that's why I heard wasting your time. You could be end up trying to choose whether or not you want to fuck with somebody or not, and then you're like, you know what, no, fuck that. I'm better than that. And then that's when God's like, okay, I'll bring you the right one then. Because you chose yourself. That's what I'm getting with that. Super weird. Ames, what are Daniel the Aries thoughts on me now. Thanks for answering. You always look so pretty. Oh, thank you. What are Daniel the Aries thoughts on me right now? What is he? How does Daniel see Ames? The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, the Fool. Well, sees you as somebody that is highly intuitive, that is really hard to bullshit, somebody who really cuts through the fog and sees right through things, and somebody who's very, very smart and is not afraid to let that be seen, I guess you could say. Okay. I'm getting a confusion for some reason with that King of Cups, that Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. This person is like fucked in his feelings. Is kind of what I'm saying. I don't know if this person's like totally in love with you or what's going on here, but it's almost like this is somebody who's resistant to it at times. I think that this person has this side to him where he can be really emotionally mature or really access his feelings, and then these other times where he acts like a child or acts like an idiot. And I feel like he knows that. Scorpio, warning, nothing will come of this situation. Well, something may be exposed, maybe around that full moon in Scorpio that's happening on the 23rd. Scorpio, warning, nothing will come of the situation. This is making me feel like you really are needing to listen to your intuition about something, or maybe it's telling you that you're being too paranoid. Okay, it could be that, but I don't think so. Scorpio, warning, like that doesn't, that's not the best to me. So, you know, I don't know. It could be that you're just being paranoid, right? Scorpio can kind of be like that, and warning you against that, and and saying like, "Hey, nothing crazy's happening." But it could also be saying like something's going to come up to the surface. So it's kind of hard to say. But I feel like that you're needing to access your intuition. Whatever. All right, let's see here. Thank you, Ames. Erica Duncan, what do you see coming towards me in the future? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Looks like you're going to be working with other people on something, like on a group project, on a work project, on something financial, and I feel like you're doing a really good job with it. This to me is you accessing your intuition about like a specific group of people. You maybe even taking kind of like a leadership role in some kind of group, even if it's just like being like the leader of a friend group or something like that. But I feel like there's a financial aspect to it, and you could be working on your friend groups or working on the kinds of people that you keep around you, listening to your gut feeling. Do I like this person? Do I not? Is this person going to allow me to shine? Are they trying to dim my shine? It's like there's something going on here. And if you're some kind of performer or something like that, I could see you doing something in front of a crowd in some way. Okay. But if not, then what I just said before. Rocio. Thank you, love. Oh, you're welcome. Shout out to Empress of Alchemy. Thank you to Power of the P. The Tigress Guide. What do you see for marriage for Matt and I in the future? Thank you for all your time and energy put into these readings. Oh, you're welcome. Let me see. What's going on for the marriage thing? The Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. Mm, the Six of Cups, the Justice. So I feel like it could absolutely happen. I feel like it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take teamwork, I think, with that Two of Pentacles. It's going to really make you guys realize who you are. Like almost acting as a mirror to each other in a way, but it's going to be a gift nonetheless. I think it could go really well. But I will say this, I do see you guys kind of sometimes needing to take space or take some alone time to be able to like think things through or to like have some balance in your life. And I don't think that that's a net negative. You know what I mean? I think that that's a net positive, and then you can kind of come back and love on each other, and everything is all well in the world. So I think it looks good in my opinion. Empress of Alchemy. What are Jay's current intentions and feelings for me since re-entering my life since our breakup in July? Hold on. Okay, let me see. What are Jay's current intentions towards Empress of Alchemy, please? Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. There's a little bit of fear here, to get too deep or to do too much, or there's a little bit of apprehension, especially when it comes to giving love or being super vulnerable, or, and there's this sense of like, here, take my little cup, or, like, ding, throwing something and seeing if it comes back kind of thing, even if it's just energetic. But there is a little bit of like trying to be responsible with his emotions. What about feelings? The Tower. Whew. The Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. I feel like this person feels like you guys had a chaotic breakup. The Tower. Like things got burned down to the ground, everything that you guys worked on. And I feel like this is somebody that's very determined to raise the standard for himself or to work on it with that Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. But he may have felt nitpicked in the past, or maybe he felt like he nitpicked you. But I don't think that he wants to lose you. House 2 is your advice with mimicry. The answers you need are coming. Well, maybe these are it. Mimicry. So this person could be kind of like showing up. Showing up as like a mirror of what he thinks you want or something like that. And it doesn't have to be terrible, but he could be kind of like pretending to be more than he is or want more than he want, And so this is saying like, prioritize your autonomy is what I'm getting with house 2. Prioritize your self-esteem, your values, your morals, all of that stuff. And what you want to keep in your life. And I feel like it's saying like you're gonna find out that this person may not exactly be who they're showing up as. Okay, so keep that in mind. Vanessa Williams, hi, good things coming in the summer. What are the good things coming towards Vanessa this summer? Whew, damn. Seven of Wands in the Judgment. I definitely feel like if it comes to love, you're going to have your pick of the litter. There could be a reconciliation with somebody from the past. But if this is about people fighting for your attention, I feel like you're going to enjoy it. I feel like it's going to feed your ego a little bit. And hey, what's wrong with that? Sometimes we need that. But if it's not about love per se, give me another one here. Well, the Page of Cups popped out. So, and the King of Wands. Well, there's the Leo you're looking for. um it looks like somebody's showing up with their tail between their legs, and I think it's going to make you feel good. This is bringing something back from the past, something that you want to maintain. There could be somebody here who's really willing to fight for you, and if this is more so about career, I see that you're uh um people like want your spot, or you may have people that are a little jealous of you, which is like, hey, like, why is that so bad? You know what I mean? Clearly you're doing something right. And I feel like it's bringing you in some kind of suitor or some kind of opportunity for career advancement or some kind of entrepreneurial thing. Thanks, Vanessa. Anna Banana. Hey, V, what is the outcome of the situation with Jay? Thank you. Absolutely. The Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor. Damn, I feel like you all, the Ten of Cups, get out of here. The Five of Wands. Ha ha. No, I'm just joking. Okay. So I don't think that this is bad. This looks good to me. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Emotional support, potential marriage, validity is what I'm getting. Everything you've ever wanted, him taking charge, him, throwing you on the bed and fucking your brains out, not trying to be weird. And I feel like there'll be like any tiffs you guys do have, I feel like he'll take responsibility for it, or I feel like it'll just spice things up in the bedroom. I feel like that looks incredible. Damn, you took both of the good cards, Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Summer, his current thoughts, feelings towards me. Thank you. Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, very sexually attracted to you. 100% is very inspired, very much wants and desirous to speak to you. Yeah. That's what I gotta say. Summer, should I take the class this summer? What happens if Summer takes the class? I don't want to like veer you from education, but the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords, ooh. I'm gonna give that a hard pass. So no. Vanessa Williams, Leo's feelings about me ignoring him. How does he feel about Vanessa ignoring him? What's that 7 of Swords? He's still got a dog in the fight. You know, 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 7 of Swords being clarified by the world. I feel like he's trying to avoid an ending low key. I think he still wants this. Like I said, I still think that he's got a dog in the race, so to speak, a horse in the race, whatever you want to call it. And feeling a little vulnerable, but maybe trying to hide that. Tell me more. The 4 of Wands, the 2 of Swords. Is avoiding conversation because he doesn't feel welcomed. He doesn't feel welcomed. He feels like you're avoiding him. Your advice is house 6, preparation, a time for healing. Focus on your habits. What are you doing on a day-to-day basis that's bad for you? What can you do on a day-to-day basis that's good for you? This is telling you that you are needing to get ready for something. What are we preparing for? I'm just going to pull one. The Queen of Pentacles, some kind of financial thing, some kind of work thing. Yeah, house 6, Queen of Pentacles, some kind of work thing. It's telling you to focus on that, like your day to day, because for some reason it's going to raise your self esteem or your self worth or self value. It's going to heal you in some way. So, like, what are your daily habits? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta shuffle these. Fireball baby. What is Garner hiding from me, if anything? He just looks happy as a pig in shit, you know? Going after the things that he wants. Ooh, I don't like that devil. I'm gonna pull extra one for you. What's that devil? The 5 of Pentacles. This boy may have a spending problem, okay? Or he may have an addiction that's fucking with his money or something like that. I definitely see that. It's like he's enjoying himself, but he's fucking himself at the same time. And I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's just like, you know, I don't know, like watching a lot of porn, and so that's like he feels better in the moment, but then he feels fucking terrible, right? Because devil can be things like that, and he's like content with that, what he deems as normal. Fireball, what is the purpose of Garner coming into my life? To break you out of uh some kind of emotional stuntedness that you've been in, to get you to think more logically, to get you to evolve, to be able to use your mind and your heart in combination, to evolve, to allow yourself to get unstuck from things. This is like when the mind and the heart is able to work together instead of like, right. So if we're making decisions from our emotional self, it's like we're usually very impulsive. You know, we're usually a mess, right? We are usually naive and we make really dumb mistakes that we regret. We ignore red flags. If we're only thinking with our mind, there's no empathy there, there's no compassion. It's just like a robot, right? So it's like when we're using both of those in combination to make decisions, when both of those parts of us are evolved and they're able to work together, we're kind of like a force to be reckoned with. So there's something about that for you. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you because you right in a row there. Aries, illusion, show the world the real you. So this is about you being authentic to you. You know, Aquarius can be about the mind. Aries is about the self, taking leadership, being independent, having that passion, right? Passion. You can see the heart on here. And then Aquarius being the mind, I'm kind of wondering. And to be able to see through illusions, you know, to be able to see through, kind of like what I was saying, if it's all heart, we tend to give to our facades. We tend to give to other people's facades, right? Because we want to believe. And so there's something about that. And it's telling you to be more brave. This is here to teach you to be more brave. And don't be afraid to speak out. Don't be afraid of confrontation, and just be yourself, you know, like your true, authentic, like brave self, because it's in you, or something like that. Is something like that is what it's trying to tell me. Rocio, hey love, what are my past love intentions, or should I move on to new love? And if Leo's intentions are serious, how does he see me? Who's better for me? LOL. All right, those are a lot of questions. One question per super chat, but I'm going to try here with 4 cards. What are my past loves intentions? The Hermit, to self-reflect, to be alone, to kind of isolate. Should I move on to new love? What happens if she moves on to new love? 4 of Swords. You're going to find yourself, there's a lot of aloneness here. The Hermit, the 4 of Swords. You're going to find yourself healing again. Like needing to heal, needing to take time out again, because you're probably going to get your heart broken. I say that why? Because what comes before the 4 of Swords? The 3 of Swords, right? So it's like, be careful. Like, don't put yourself out there too quickly. What are Leo's intentions with Rocio? Give me more on that. So come together, converse, pick your brain, you know. Yeah, come together, pick your brain, talk to you, you know. I guess they're kind of serious, but it's not like a super emotional, you know. Of course, I only have 2 cards here, but how does he see me? How does Leo see her? The 6 of Wands. Somebody who gets a lot of attention, or somebody who has a reason to celebrate themselves. I would say that the Leo may look a little bit better than the past love. The Hermit just kind of looks like he's like, bye. You know what I mean? Let me see. Okay, you dropped the same question. You dropped the thing twice. Was that an accident? All right, I don't know what's going on here. Let me just try this again. All right, show me the past love's intentions. Okay. And show me Leo's. I feel like the past love is like, yay, sex, bye. You know? Yay, there's sex. Fabulous. Let's have sex. Right. Let's make it happen. Or somebody who kind of wants to chase you. But I feel like the Leo's maybe a little bit more commitment minded. That's probably why he wants to pick your brain. King of Pentacles, Hierophant, you know, you can't be mad at that. That's somebody who is commitment minded. That's somebody who, you know, wants to do their thing, wants to support, etc. Sextile, mischief, prosperity lies ahead. So this is Venus. This is Venus. Mischief, it says that you're going to have an opportunity. You'll probably have a couple opportunities. One's going to send you down a path of shit bags. The other is going to send you down a path of healing and prosperity and Venusian things, self-love, self-esteem. So it's like, you know, in your gut what's good for you and what's not. And you really need to listen to that. You know if something's bullshit or not. You know what I'm saying? Visionary, will C ever reach out to me? Probably for sex. But I feel like yes. I feel like there's a lot of passion there and sexual attraction. So I would say yes. Absolutely. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I love all of you. Shout out to Lori. Hello, Lori. Hello, Rick. Shout out to Complexity. I love all of you guys. What's up, Alexis? Yeah, next time I'll probably be live Thursday or tomorrow. Oh, damn. Wait, why didn't I see that before? No, I'll answer for Alexis. I'm sorry, I didn't see that I was on a different page. Why did that not show up for me? That's weird. That didn't show up for me, but hers did. Okay, Alexis. Hi, could you please tell me if this new man in my life is good for me? He's a Scorpio. Let me see. Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Let me pull more. The Tower, the Two of Cups. I feel this man is a little chaotic. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Do I feel like he's determined to have an opportunity with you? Yes, but I feel like this is going to bring more war than it will peace. I don't think that this man is totally connected to self. You know, I think that he has, and I don't know if this is from like past relationships or what the thing is, but there's a lot of like volatility within his emotions. And I don't know why that is. And so I don't know if that makes him like a certain way or that makes him chaotic. And I don't know if it's very obvious that he's way or it's more like what's going on under the surface. But I feel like this guy's going through a lot of changes. And I don't know why he's like so determined to have this opportunity. Is there like something that he needs from you or wants from you? So I'm gonna pull you oracles because you're old school. Water influence, expect powerful change. So I want to say, not to be corny, but listen to your intuition. Please, how is this person influencing you? When you are done talking to them, how do they make you feel? Are you ignoring red flags? And ask yourself, how does this person emotionally influence you? Like for real, right? I'm not talking about the limerence where it's like, oh, I'm on a high. Like, how does this person actually impact your life? And maybe only time will tell. But ask yourself if like, is this the man I'd bring in front of my kids or I'd introduce my mom or like, you know what I'm saying? So so yeah, I mean, I think he wants an opportunity. I think he wants to feel connected, but there's a lot of like chaotic emotions going on. And he seems super determined to like against all odds, just kind of a little scary, but that can be just very scorpionic, right? Somebody who's very intense. So thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Please have a wonderful night. I will talk to you soon, and bye for now.